Okay, so this is kind of a prequel to my NOx upstream sensor change, just to give you an idea of what I needed to remove to get to that point. Some background here: I've got a 2014 Ram 2500 diesel, the Cummins 6.7. I've got the P2201 code, and it keeps coming up. I cleaned I had a shop take out and clean the sensor. That only lasted a couple days, and then I got the code again. I actually ended up buying a diagnostic tool just so I didn't have to keep going back and forth, and I wanted it anyway. You know, you can get those for 50 to 100 bucks, and now I have it. Next time I get a code for something, I can just see, hey, what is this, and can I fix it myself when I won't be without my truck for however long and more money. So I would suggest it. It'll probably save you a lot of money in the long run. So previous videos, I had already taken this out, and so all you have to do is remove this, and then there's one way down in there where the intake goes to your turbo. It's just like this. So if you find this size, hopefully it hasn't been modified and it's the same size, you just need a long extension, you know, probably 18 to 24 inch extension. I just kind of added 2 or 3 of them together, and then put it on my drill, and that works great. I mean, that really cut down the amount of effort I had to put into doing that. And then this piece just pops off both ends, and then you can get way back in there. I don't know if you can see, you know, that shiny line right there is where and behind that right there is the sensor. So that's what you're trying to get to. And then also I undid, you know, I took this cover off, the wheel well cover, this whole thing off, because you can get up in there, right up in there, as you can see. That is the new electronic module sensor. So you do have access to it down here too. And then up in there, where you can't see, is where the sensor itself is on the back of the turbo. So you'll have some access down here, but it's not wonderful. So I would suggest doing both. This isn't very hard to take that off, and it's better, I would say. So I would probably do both, to be honest, and then kind of go back and forth with whatever you feel is working for you. And I found that going through the side here through the wheel well was easier to get out at the sensor way back there, especially to get that the heat shield or the bracket off and on, because you can get to the 2 screws or bolts that are holding it into the back side of the turbo there. So up to you though, and you know, you may find it's easier one way or the other. But I would definitely take this off. You know, I was didn't see a lot of videos with taking that off, and I found one, and I said, wow, that actually looks a lot simpler. So I did that, and I'm glad I did. So hopefully that helps out, and hopefully your project goes well. Thanks for watching.